Hello, Do Gang. It's factory time. Last time we made it all the way to round 5. Or I guess we made it to round 6. We finished round 5. Is this from renaming Swampert? No. Oh, Ludicolo, right. It's like, wasn't that a while ago? But we don't need a team today. Because we'll get one for free. Except the free part is in exchange for our suffering. $35 wins, 19 swaps, so we only get 1 elevation. And we're going into Gold Noland, level 50. Hello Bichos, hello Cosmoronic, hello Tone Capone, hello Plumpy Bird. Tone Capone, you're glad I'm streaming? You need some gen free content today? Well, hopefully we won't immediately lose the streak. Hello Motive, time to suffer, yeah. Let's see what they give us this time. No type. High risk, high return. Yep, Gold Noland off rip. Assuming we make it to the last battle of this round. Let's see, what's our draft? Arcanine. Did we get Intimidate? No, of course not. And unlike in open level, where at this point it can be any set, that is not the case here. It's all set freeze. Flygon. Stab Earthquake. Something. Only one physical move, but I mean it's a Flygon. It doesn't have moves. Looks like this is 170. In all the stats, so not max speed. Milotic. Okay. Good morning to you, Dryad. I hope it will be a good day to play Pokemon. Quagsire. Is this one leftovers? No, Quick Claw. Lantern. The Bright Powder. Oh, this Golduck. We will not be using the Golduck. We're just picking this first 3, I think so. Does Lantern have Fold Absorb? Yeah. But I don't like Hydro Pump. And we have a ground type here that will deal with the electrics. Which Arcanine? Well, it's level 50, round 6, so it has to be Arcanine free. Right? Yeah, I lost in open level with this Golduck. I think my first streak on the save file. I just got really unlucky and then also missed with this Golduck because of course 0 accurate moves. Let's see, who do I lead on this team? If it was Intimidate, I would lead Arcanine for sure, but it's not. Flashfire isn't really gonna do anything because everyone resists fire. Melodic is gonna be in the back because we resist Ice Beam for Flygon and resist Fire for Arcanine. Or, yeah, Water for Arcanine, I mean. Oh, right, it's Elevation. You're right, I forgot. I forgot about Elevation. I haven't played Factory in a little bit and I immediately forget everything. Even though I mentioned I had one elevation before we went in. This looks like a mixed set in terms of investment. Probably 170 attack, special attack speed. Yeah, I'm also thinking of taking it like this. If we run into a rock type, or like a rock ground type, we can switch into Flygon. Thing is, I don't have a way of dealing with water types. Other than stalling. But I will take it. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. It is just max special attack, max speed. His base attack is higher. Well, we found the rock ground type. Really wish we had Intimidate. I'm not gonna risk switching my Melodic into an Earthquake and then getting Quick Clawed. There's the Earthquake. I mean, this is Flygon free, so I don't think Giga Drain is doing enough, really. Maybe it is. Let's go, Flygon. Show us you're a good dragon. Nice. Flygon is good, guys. Trust. Tentacruel. Does Tentacruel free have Ice Beam? I'm gonna assume it does, yeah. Okay. Well, we found the water type that we cannot touch. Base 120 special defense. Rhydon does not have a negative split effort. Do you mean like it's bad? We serve? This thing has Giga Drain, so it's gonna heal. I don't know if it's worth surfing at the moment. I could attract it, but then it just takes longer to stall. Oh, you just mean it's really low. Yeah, it is really low, but don't underestimate how bad Giga Drain is on non-stab, even on stab. Like, I use Swampert a lot and I just didn't die to Giga Drain sometimes. And that's against perfect IVs. But yeah, us having an IV advantage helps. Yeah, I have enough PP to waste serves, I guess. Oh, Mirror Coat. That's also an option. Hello, Mua. It's probably faster than me normally, right? So I should recover here. It's just gonna spam Mirror Coat. Apparently. That means it could, if it switches to Giga Drain, it could start healing a lot. I'm worried about running out of serves. Because I deal no damage and Giga Drain is gonna heal a bunch. Like, it's basically gonna heal 2 serves worth of damage. Do I switch to Arcanine? And switch stall? Alright, Flareon could maybe just one-shot this. What am I doing? And I have the IV advantage, right? Or wait. We don't have max speed. Oh, but Tentacle doesn't have max speed. I'm not locked in for factory. I'm playing as if this is perfect IVs. I should have just Earthquaked. I'm not... yeah, and he doesn't have Bright Powder or anything. I should have just Earthquaked when this came in. Because we do outspeed. We have IV advantage. Well, we've committed to this now. But we can switch on the next turn. Yeah, so we did all that for nothing. This will be in your next performance review. Hey, I always need a game to warm up, okay? Just like how I lost the Dome Streak because I got crit immediately in the first battle when I could have just switch stalled. This is Blizzard Blizzy, isn't it? Blizzard Fire Blast. Which means if I just stall this out of Blizzards, it can't touch Arcanine. And we should just win. Thing is, I mean, it's probably going for Calm Mind now, but I don't know which move it's gonna click against Arcanine or Milotic. Well, Arcanine is likely, it's like 50% to predict Flash Fire. With enough battles, you're bound to do something silly. Yeah, but it's it's way worse when you're constantly switching teams and facilities. Like, we just came out of tower doubles a few days ago was the last thing I did. So we were playing against perfect IVs, that sort of stuff. But now, of course, they weren't. And also, previously, I used Flygon in doubles as well. How much damage does Arcanine take? And how much damage does Arcanine do? Because this thing does have soft boiled, of course. This might take a while. Stall out. And extreme speed is only 5 PP, unfortunately. And double edge, I don't want to take recoil against the Pokemon with soft boiled. Hello, Jenny. I can't switch in Flygon because there is a chance it goes for Blizzard. Like, it's extremely unlikely. Well, it's unlikely. Because Blissey wants to Calm Mind. Let's see, it's gonna Calm Mind 6 times. If I just spam Attract and do literally nothing, do I win? I want to say yes. Maybe if I get frozen, it's a no. Yeah, if I get frozen early on, maybe we have a problem, but I think we're fine. Also, I think Fire Blast would thaw me, so we should be fine. We're just gonna spam Attract. And PP stall this. Yeah, it's gonna go to +6. Now, the one with counter is in the next round. This one is soft-boiled Calm Mind, Blizzard, Fire Blast. Also, does my mic sound okay? Because I accidentally, it fell on the ground. It fell off my desk. So I hope it sounds the same. Fire Blast, okay. That's good. And it missed as well, which doesn't really matter unless it burnt, but then we can't be frozen, so it still doesn't really matter. Sounds fine, good. I had this Blissey when I lost my my open level streak. Can't tell the difference, that's good. Leftovers will also help with getting frozen. Crit. Doesn't matter. Was that 5? I zoned out for a second. I think that was 5. This doesn't matter. Just means we're not wasting PP. It's all good. Oh, Blissey's going for the +6 crit, which still won't kill me. Or was that the last one? Did I not count one of the moves? Oh, we defrost already? Okay, I think that's the last move. Now, question is, do I kill this through soft boiled? Not really, but kind of. I mean, we have enough physical attacks across Arcanine and Flareon to just be able to spam moves. Just to be sure I didn't count one too many moves, I'm just gonna wait until it uses a soft boiled. Then we can also just spam Earthquake and win with Earthquake. Probably. There, soft boiled. Do we take this Blissey? Let's see. Oh, right. I already used one Earthquake. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's probably faster if I just keep switching so we don't need to watch the HP go up and down. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I just win anyway. Just figured if I get a crit, we'll be done faster, maybe. But depending on the rolls, that's not even necessarily true. Flareon totally is really good. But yeah, we could take Blissey. Blissey is, of course, Blissey. Survives almost anything. Unfortunately, I don't like Blizzard or Fire Blast. And last time I had this Blissey, I lost. So obviously, it's a bad omen. If I take it now, I'll lose again. We do have pretty good synergy on the team right now. Calm Mind. Is it out or did it just decide to do something else? We'll go for an Earthquake and see. Doesn't really matter. Alright, we got the 2-shot. Do I want Blissey? Like, it feels like a crime to not take Blissey. But at the same time, we have Milotic, which also has recovery. And the Flareon really helps. Milotic. And the Arcanine also kind of does. Kinda don't want to swap. Let's see what the next trainer has first. Ground types. Can't be Rhydon. High risk, high return. Okay, that might be Fisher or something. Or maybe it's Swampert with whatever Swampert 3 has. Counter or Mirror Coat. Probably Mirror Coat. No counter. Alright, sets 3 are counter and set 4 are Mirror Coat. Yeah. Flygon, Melodic are good here. And do I want to swap Arcanine for Blissey? Yeah, Calm Mind is really broken, especially with recovery. But Fire Blast, Blizzard, Blissey isn't exactly my kind of set. I could use some more swaps for more elevations, but that doesn't matter too much. I think I'm just gonna keep. Hopefully we don't get instantly punished. Hello, Let's Up. There's Swampert. Now this one I'm sure Giga Drain does not kill. And it has Ice Beam. What does it use against me? It's definitely Earthquaking. Swampert. Okay, I think we can just stall out. We can switch stall a bit here. You need 35 victories? Well, we're already at 37, so I hope that's good enough. Should be seeing a kill. And now it's quite likely to counter, but that doesn't really matter. Like, I could just surf this, but it could also just Earthquake me, which I don't really want. But what does it... If I stall it out of Ice Beams, which I could easily do, then it starts surfing on the switch, probably. I could also just recover if it decides to Earthquake, but there is a chance it crits me, of course. So... But it is very likely to counter, from my understanding of counter. We can also attract. And if I keep switch stalling serves, I eventually... need to recover anyway, I think. Let's just try to kill this. Immobilize Beloved. We're back to full HP. There's the counter. Now, ideally, it doesn't Earthquake this turn. Nice. Attract OP. Alright, Swampert's done. Duck Trio. I mean, we probably just serve, right? What? High risk. Does this thing have fissure? Yes. I don't know if we can switch, but we can try. But I need to know if I actually want to. Probably Ductro's probably, or Flygon's probably fine here. So let's try and switch. Nope, we cannot switch. Okay. In that case, we just surf. Fissure misses. Nice. Espeon. That's a scary Pokemon. Especially because it outspeeds Flygon, but oh, this one doesn't have Calm Mind, so it's not that bad. Does have Wish. And Eevee is very likely to be male, so we didn't get unlucky. Like, I think last stream we did get unlucky and got the female Espeon against Attract Blissey or something. Turn 1 Wish. Okay. That is interesting. I didn't know the AI could wish on turn 1 at full HP. But it kind of makes sense that it can. We might just kill here. It tried to wish again. Okay, wish is just broken, I guess. Maybe it's kind of like Yawn. Okay. No favorites. No phrase. No high risk this time. Do we want anything? Like, what might I want? We could take Swampert over Flygon, but I like the ground immunity that we have. So I don't think I would do that. We could take Espeon over Arcanine, maybe. But not having Calm Mind's a little unfortunate. And we already have Recover on Milotic. Reflect could be useful. Yeah, Milo Flygon feels really solid. I agree, Motive. Arcanine deals with grass for Milotic, which is nice. Espeon could deal with grass poison, but not as well with regular grass. Let's just keep Arcanine for now. I think in the previous 2 rounds I did like 1 swap total. I think. And we might do it again. Heracross. Well, I think we just always overheat, right? And hope we don't miss. This is Bright Powder and Earthquake. And Earthquake could just kill me. I have a solid Fire, Water, Grass core. If you assume Flygon being green means it's grass type and it has Giga Drain, yeah, it's true. Just hit. True. I mean, Flygon probably just dies to Mega Horn, right? So switching doesn't really do anything. I really wish I had Intimidate. Imagine missing key moves. Imagine missing Overheat with Arcanine. Like, that would never happen, right? Okay. Whew. That Heracross could have, like, swept my team, basically. I would have gone Flygon next, and then probably die. And then Milo would take a bunch of damage and then kill Heracross, I think. And then Sceptile would have come out. Okay, that would have been a loss. Yeah, it's easy. Just hit. Can we do it again? Just hit. Yeah, it's that easy. Just hit. Why don't I use these types of moves on my actual teams? Like, I should be putting Overheat on everything. I've heard Overheat kills. Raichu. Oh, you can't be Bright Powder. Raw Thunder. Interesting. Didn't feel like rain dancing, I guess. Yeah, exactly. I've heard Overheat kills. Must be true. Well, it killed twice, so it's definitely true. I should just put Overheat on every team that can get it. No type. High risk, high return. Katie also taught you that Repeat Ball has 100% catch rate on every Pokemon you've caught once before. Yeah, this is totally true. And we totally got this from KT. I don't think we're swapping. Unless we want Heracross lead. But I kind of like baiting Earthquake so I can get a free switch. And I'm not taking Raichu lead, that's for sure. Yeah, let's just keep. We're on a no swap arc. Electabuzz. Well, this has to... Well... It could randomly cross-chop. I'm pretty sure, because cross-chop is, as a high crit move, it's like a 25% to be randomly picked. I've heard, and they don't see a kill with Thunderbolt. So I could just be switching Flygon into an Earthquake or a Cross Chop. They didn't even give any of the Raichus full tackle. They hate him. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of sad. Cross Chop actually makes this really awkward because I need to... this thing has Ice Punch. And it outspeeds Flygon, because we're not max speed Flygon. So I need to stall out something. But randomly being able to cross chop means I cannot safely switch between Milotic and Flygon. But... I mean, the cross chop isn't gonna do that much, so as long as we don't get crit every turn, Ah, but he could also... He could also cross-chop the Flygon. That's more worrying. Overheat kills. Well, I might actually. Overheat's kind of broken. It's actually... It probably does kill, but we are slower. Do we just overheat the Electabuzz? Is that actually the play? But we could also miss, of course, but... I really don't want to tank Cross Chops on Flygon. I could tank a few of them. Assuming no crits. But it is really scary. And I would probably... It would probably use up all of the cross chops. All 5 at some point. And if a bunch of them are into Flygon, Flygon just dies. So maybe Overheat is just a play. I really wish it wasn't a 6% chance to survive and that we didn't get outsped. Also, Overheat is a contact move and we could static. Yeah, we do have E-Speed, which can kill if Overheat misses the kill. He can, of course, also just miss a couple of cross chops. But he could also crit me with Thunderbolt, which would obviously not be good for me. We do have leftover recovery on Milo, so we take basically no damage from the switch stall. On Milo, that is. Flygon is gonna take some damage. Potentially. Am I more afraid of Cross Chop or of T-Bolt crit and static and stuff? I mean, even if we die, we still have the option of stalling, and Flygon Milotic will beat most things. I think I'm just gonna go for the kill. Mode if you're calling the overheat into static into full para on E-Speed, so we're gonna hit the overheat, that's good, I guess. But then we're gonna get staticked. We're gonna get the minimum damage roll, so it lives. And then we're gonna get full parrot. And 2 T-bolts kill us. Wait, we are faster? Oh, I was looking... what was I looking? I thought we were slower. I guess I put the wrong IVs in. So then it probably was a guaranteed kill. Or what did... I don't know. Whatever. Hello, Victory Bell. Does this one have Bright Powder? I mean, we already know we don't care about Bright Powder. Overheat kills. I mean, I think we just always overheat, right? Overheat never misses. It's a known fact. Exactly, overheat never misses. It's a good move. Hello, Flareon. And now we have E-Speed, so we don't care about Quick Claw. Oh! I guess this one isn't Quick Claw, or is it? Is it Quick Claw Flail? Is that a thing? Probably is, right? Yeah, it's Quick Claw Flail. That's funny. Overheat doesn't kill Flashfire Flareon. Oh no, we've been full walled. What are we gonna do? No type. High risk. Is this just like only one battle hasn't been high risk so far? It's because we're clicking overheat, that's the risk. We could miss. But we would never. Yeah, we don't swap. This is the dream team. Overheat kills. Overheat kills, guys. Overheat kills. Yeah, who would miss anyway? I would never miss. Overheat doesn't kill. No, what are we supposed to do? Wait, this is Blaziken free, right? This is Salicberry reversal. Oh, but it does have Earthquake. This is actually one of the rare situations. If I switch to Flygon, it can go for Endure at full HP. Which is usually something it cannot do. Then it would outspeed me. Probably kills Flygon with Reversal. We do have E-Speed though, so we do Revenge. Yeah, probably just switch twice then. This should be Earthquake. And now I'm expecting Endure. Because it cannot use Earthquake and we resist Overheat. It's possible it doesn't Endure, but I've seen it before against Latios, which is very similar. Went for Reversal. Big damage. We could have just Earthquake then. But I think there was a risk of Endure. May have been like a random move. I don't know what Endure score is at 100%. But I know Reversal score isn't very high at 100%. Electrode. Good thing we didn't risk Flygon, I guess. Can this thing even hurt Flygon? Nope. This one also has Endure. Endure Explosion. But it's the last Pokemon, so he cannot explode. And even if he does, it doesn't matter. Now, Blaziken free against Smart AI is really good. I could consider taking it over Arcanine. Even with 3 EVs or IVs. Steel types. We should be fine. High risk, high return. Really? What does Blaziken 3 have? It's Overheat, Earthquake, Endure, Reversal, Salic Berry. So even with 3 IVs, we will outspeed a lot of Pokemon at +1. So I could bring it. It's potentially quite good into Noland. And we still have Overheat, so we can still kill things. But we do have a much weaker Overheat. Because Arcanine is max special attack investment and higher IVs. But they're both a fire type that baits Earthquake for me to be able to switch. And Overheat still probably kills the things that I hit super effectively. I'm really tempted to take it, but I like the Arcanine so far. And Arcanine is a lot tankier, but Salic Berry Reversal going into Noland, it could just save my ass. I feel like I should take this, even though I like the Arcanine. Yeah, we'll take it. I'm sorry, Arcanine. Yeah, we can't resist flying. Scizor. I've heard Overheat kills. We also no longer have White Herb now. Hey, who would ever miss Overheat? Couldn't be me. Skarmory. Oh no, it's the flying type. Where's Arcanine? I think... what do I do? This is the... Curse Rest. I mean, Milo can probably beat this. It's likely to curse this turn. Crit Overheat kills even harder. True. Because Arcanine would have killed this, but we are -2, so we don't kill right now. We could deal a lot of damage and make it rest, which would be nice. But we could also miss, so I think I'm just switching. There's Curse. We go +1. Plumpy Bird, you hate this Skarmory. Can be really tough to deal with. I don't think he rests yet. There's a little bit too much HP. Maybe he does. We might just 3-shot before it rests. Okay, we get Toxic. I mean, we definitely kill, right? That was a really good roll on the second one, I think. We now have Marvel Scale, which could be useful. Okay, maybe not. Lapras free. Actually, I mean, we're doing nothing to this. The Toxic definitely doesn't help us. Actually, without the... How do I deal with this thing? How do I deal with this thing? Actually kind of scary. Do I just go Flygon and start Earthquaking? It doesn't have an ice move or a water move, so that's something. It does have Psychic though, which Blaziken would not enjoy. And it also has Confuse Ray, which nobody enjoys. And now that I'm Toxic, stalling... Well, it's got Dragon Dance, which is kind of scary. I could throw some overheats as well. Nah, that's maybe risky for no reason. Psychic doesn't kill Blaziken, unless it crits, of course. So maybe we just go Blaziken first. If it goes for a Psychic, then it sees a kill we can endure. And then max power reversal will definitely do enough. Yes, this is Dragon Dance Lapras, which is kind of scary. Because it could start outspeeding Blaziken, but it needs 4 boosts. But it might... It's a roll to see the kill on Blaziken at +3, so it might go up to 4 against Blaziken. Which would be really bad. I do just want to switch to Blaziken. Also, if we hurt it, it will stop dancing, or at least it will be less likely. Okay, we're back to plus. I don't want to miss, so I'm gonna Earthquake. Okay, Psychic. So one more issue. This thing has Bright Powder. So we could do this whole Endure stuff. And it could just dodge. But yeah, I think I don't know how much damage we deal right now, but we just endure always. It sees a kill. It's not gonna confuse Raimi. There's no status that could ruin this. Double edge. Okay. Just don't be unlucky, yeah. I mean, we've never missed overheat, which is the same accuracy, or worse, because we also hit it into bright powder. It's that easy. It is that easy. Just don't miss. Like, why would you miss? That's so bad for you. Just don't do it. We're going to do it. I have a meeting with my boss. No, we're not swapping, right? I mean, the Skarmory is nice, but then we're double electric weak if I take it over Flygon. I don't want to take it over Milotic. And I don't think I want to take it over Blaziken. Do I? It's Noland time, exactly. Skarmory could be really good. Like Curse, Rest, Toxic. It's kind of insane. Like what if Noland has double team Umbreon or something? Skarmory would beat that. And right now I could lose to something like double team Umbreon. Actually, it can only be Umbreon free, right? What is the set of Umbreon free? Oh, it doesn't have double team. Okay. Well, that's one gone. But Skarmory free is also kind of a fraud at 3 IVs against perfect. Ludicolo free is annoying. Oh yeah. That is really annoying. But it's not the toxic one. So... yeah, it would still be really tough to kill. Do I take Skarmory over Blaziken? I mean, we're still good into grass types. I might take this Skarmory here. Yeah, we could get chipped down into reversal, but... we could also just miss. By the time we deal enough damage. How much PP is reversal? $15 PP. How much damage do we take from struggle? $15 to $20-ish. This Blaziken is strong, even at 3 IVs. What else should I be afraid of that Blaziken deals with? Lapras free, Skarmory deals with, sort of, maybe. Walrein free. Which item does Walrein free have? Quick Claw. Oh. Bulky normals. Yeah, but like Skarmory deals with bulky normals, right? We have Curse. We're Skarmory. We should be fine into bulky normals. Snorlax doesn't even have Curse, so we can't get crit. Or lose to crit. We can still get crit. How do we beat Starmie? We switch stall Starmie and then we die. I don't think it's gonna matter who we take. Like, everyone here is bad into Starmie free. And everyone on the Steel team is bad because Scissor does not have Silverwind. Blaziken is nowhere near one-shotting a Starmie. Even at 1 HP. It's like 74%. I'm leaning towards Skarmory. Alright, let's see if we get instant punished. Because I've heard overheat kills and we no longer have overheat. Shout out to Raven, you know he's gonna watch the VOD. Alright, Noland. Raichu. Alright, that's the switch on Thunder. Let's see if there's an ice move in the back, guys. Thank you for the good luck, Cosmonic. At least we're starting off with some good luck. That's 1 free KO. Nice crit. We keep getting crits we don't need. Oh, look who's back. Oh, but this time it has the IV advantage. So I think this time I probably should be switching, right? Yeah, it outspeeds me now, I'm pretty sure. Like, Noland has perfect IVs, right, in this round? But that's fine. We have Milotic. Just a bit scarier because now the Tentacruel actually has stats. Ice Beam. We can attract this, but I don't know if that really helps us that much. Because if it hits a Giga Drain, it just heals back the surf damage. And it can also Mirror Coat. But Mirror Coat is gonna deal less damage than last time because it has higher special defense. We could try switching into Blaziken like we did with Arcanine, which I didn't need to do last time, but now I might need to, kind of. We're gonna... Oh wait, we have Skarmory, not Blaziken. I forgot. But it's we even resist Giga Drain even harder now, so that's good for us. And I don't really care about getting hit by Surf on Melodic, so let's just try to stall out the Giga Drains. Also, it's very likely to Mirror Coat against Skarmory. Giga Drain. Big damage. We're stalling out Rain. Oh, don't accidentally switch into Flygon because they changed positions. There's a Mirror Coat. We're not gonna count Mirror Coats. Hello, Sandy. Good morning to you. We just keep switch stalling. Second one. Why do I have Fraud gone? Because it's really good with Melodic. That's why. Another Giga Drain. So there's a bug, I guess. I don't know. They programmed Mirror Coat wrong. And counter, so against physical types they want to use Mirror Coat a lot. Against special types they want to use counter a lot. This is why we keep seeing the Mirror Coat when Skarmory is switching out. It's not guaranteed, but it is likely. I mean, I don't think I really need to counter Surfs because we're gonna be killing this before it runs out. No, Lum, the AI cannot predict your swaps. That would be insane. It just uses the damage or the move. Well, it depends a bit, but like if it just has attacking moves, it will just use moves that it sees as its highest damage. In this case, it was always Giga Drain because I resist the other two moves. But now if it wants to attack me, it's gonna be a random move because it's gonna see Giga Drain as its best move, but Giga Drain is out of PP. So then it's randomly gonna select Ice Beam or Surf because those two both got a -1 score for not being highest damaging move. And I don't know what the score is on my Mirror Coat. So we might see a lot of Mirror Coats now. I should probably attract when I start killing this. Good luck. Thank you, KT. There's Mirror Coat. I wonder if it always mirror codes now. I don't know the AI well enough. Maybe I should be switch stalling mirror codes after all. This is Shell Bell, right? Is the healing gonna be an issue? Probably not. But if I recover... Let's just try a surf, see how much damage we take from Mirror Code. That's not that bad. Yeah, I could maybe just switch stall this out of mirror codes, but I don't know, and I don't wanna swap into a surf, and I don't know if it's guaranteed to mirror code at this point. So we're just gonna go with this. I'll recover next turn. If we get hit. We don't get hit. Or maybe the turn after. Surf crit probably doesn't hurt me that big. Or that much. Hopefully we don't need a billion surfs for some reason against the last Pokemon. Another mirror code. Yeah, we can tank one more and then I'll recover. Immobilize Beloved, very nice. Immobilized by Love again. It's not going for Mirror Code. It could freeze me. Which wouldn't even be bad. We would just leftovers heal up while it spams Mirror Code. Okay, now we are definitely going for Recover because we're about to kill this and we want to be full HP. It's going for Mirror Code. Hopefully next turn it also goes for Mirror Code, because then we'll stay full HP. It does not. Do we get the attract? We do. Nice. He's simping. Attract is OP. Last Pokemon, Golem. Well, Surf and GG. GG, Noland. And I think with our draft and 2 swaps, we have exactly enough for 2 elevations. Easy clap, yeah. Turns out, Overheat kills and Flygon Milotic is a good combo. Focus Band. Does Golem free have? I was assuming it would be Quick Claw. Yeah, it's Quick Claw. Alright, let's see. Can we instantly lose the next round? We have now gotten gold in both 50 and open level. So this is the last round where open level has an advantage over open level. Or level 50 has an advantage over open level. Water. High risk, high return. Oh, really? Dusclops. Which set is 4? We got Curse Rest. Which is like my favorite move combination. The other two aren't as good, but hey, I like it, I like it. Which Dusclops is this? Because this is an elevation, so it could be not 4. Dusclops. It is Dusclops 4. Interesting. Charizard. Overheat kills, guys. Overheat kills. Also Charizard 4. Wait, do we just get fake elevations? What's going on? We got Demon Wishcash 4 with the Quick Claw Fissure. Gardevoir looking good. Umbreon. Okay, Dusclops Umbreon, like one of my favorite duos. And we got the Blissey. Okay. Curse, rest, and 2 attacks. A great setup. Yeah, exactly. This is great on setting up Snorlax, so this obviously is great for setting up Dusclops, right? Right? Overheat kills. Bright Powder Gardevoir with Trace. Could be really good. I really want to bring Dusclops Umbreon. It's like one of my favorite duos. I've gotten gold in the tower at least 3 times with this combination. And then Blissey is back. Who would I lead? Would I lead Umbreon? Or would I lead Dusclops? Or I could also just lead something else. We're weak into Metagross. But Overheat kills? What set is Metagross for? If it's like Quick Claw Rock Slide, then maybe that isn't the best answer. It is Quick Claw without Rock Slide. Blissey, of course, is also really good. And could also work with Dusclops because of the fighting immunity. And then the Shadow Ball immunity. Umbreon has lefties, which is nice, but it's also its only recovery. But I like the Toxic. If we run into the Ludicolo 4 or something. Even if we don't hit, we have Synchronize and it has Toxic as well. So we would still kill it eventually. No, actually we have Curse. We don't need to worry. Curse never misses. Only Substitute blocks Curse. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that one. Snorlax 4 is Quick Claw Curse. With Double Edge, Shadow Ball, and Brick Break. That means Umbreon Dusclops would be great at stalling it. Yeah, I really want to take these two. Even though we have a Blissey right here. So I want to take these two. I don't know if this is going to be a lead yet. This Gardevoir in the lead has to be really good, right? Like, you hit a lot of Pokemon. There's a Ghost type move incoming. We can switch to Umbreon. We're not the best into Metagross. We do have Fire Punch. But Metagross, of course, Quick Claw, Meteor Mash. Overheat kills. Are we taking Charizard? Worse Mr. Mime? True. If only we got Mr. Mime, right? I feel like this Gardevoir gets so many kills on lead. And Curse into the last Pokemon is so strong because it's an almost guaranteed win. We're not afraid of Starmie. What's our investment on this Dusclops? Attack. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. We are Curse physical attacker. Max HP, max attack. That's fine. Umbreon is probably 170 on everything. It's just a question of who else do I take? And where? Do I take Charizard in the lead and just get a bunch of free kills turn 1? Or do I have it in the back? And what do I do against rock types? They're a little bit scary. How much damage does Dusclops take from free IV Rhydon or something? A lot of damage is the answer. But we do have pressure, but that's not gonna be enough. I wish this was my own Dusclops. Made things a lot easier. Do I not go Umbreon Dusclops? But I like the combo so much. Maybe we do go Gardevoir lead. Just hope for the best. Do I do this? If we run into Heracross, we have Dusclops. If we run into something with Shadow Ball, we have Umbreon. We just need to not die to Metagross. That shouldn't be that hard, right? Surely that wouldn't happen. Let's just go. We've already gotten gold. I don't care too much about the rest. Alright, show me the water type. That is definitely the lead Pokemon. Golduck. Okay. Cloud9. So there's no weather. Yeah, just curse up on Metagross. True, true. Blastoise. This is Mirror Coat. Blastoise. Which is a little bit scary. Because obviously I die. I don't kill this thing. And if I Ice Punch to not do much damage into the Mirror Coat, he can just Earthquake me. And Ice Punch into Thunderbolt is a roll. Gardevoir or Latios? What is better, or what's the question here? Because Latios is way better, generally speaking. But Gardevoir does get Destiny Bond, which is nice. But then Gengar is the better Destiny Bonder. I could just switch. Umbreon probably doesn't take much damage. What is better? Well, usually, or pretty much always, it's Latios. Latios is insane. He's not as likely to spam Mirror Coat because we're a special type. We could also just PP stall Surf, but we could just get crit in the process, so that's not ideal. Oh, actually, he wants to spam Mirror Coat against Dusclops a lot. So maybe we do go Dusclops? Gardevoir gets Destiny Bond? Please. Latios gets Memento. You're totally right, Cosmoronic. However, Gardevoir also gets Memento. They can both die without doing anything. Okay, we're gonna try the Dusclops here. Mirror Coat. Okay, we would have died if we went for Thunderbolt. And I could curse this thing, but there's not really a need to. So let's just Shadow Ball. It's likely to Mirror Coat, not guaranteed. In that case, Gardevoir is the superior choice, for sure. If you want to die, Gardevoir is superior. We could lose a lot of HP here. But like I said, I don't want to stall this because we could just die to a crit from Surf. Okay, unfortunate. Probably fine. Okay, we're no longer Cloud9 on Gardevoir. Dusclops probably dies to the next Mon. Muck. Hmm. Wait. We don't die? Unlucky Muck. I don't think there were... Well, I mean, there are quite a few Pokemon that don't really deal much damage. We'll just curse now. Last Pokemon. We still have 3 Pokemon. On Monday that kills? True. Tomorrow it would have killed. Good thing I did this round today, huh? Maybe he gets a crit this time. Nope. Unlucky Muck. Oh wait, the team is still old. Dusclops, this should be 31 IVs, and then I think the other 2 are 21. Yeah, try healing back up, Muck. I'm sure that will help. And we won at full HP. Let's go. Flying types. High risk, high return. No thanks. We don't want to swap. Gyarados. It's that guy Rados. Unfortunately, Trace Intimidate does not work in Gen 3. This is Dragon Dance, but we have Thunderbolt, so he is really bulky, but we have IV advantage. Goodbye, Gyarados. Skarmory's back. Rados is a great guy. Definitely can be. I'll be using it in the future. Tauros. Should I keep Gardevoir? Does it die Psychic into double-edged recoil? Oh wait, it probably Rock Tombs actually. I mean, we just Psychic. Maybe this is like mixed attacking, right? So it has no bulk. Okay, it did live. And it missed Rock Tomb. Oh no. I'm sorry, Tauros. You deserve better. Double Intimidate. Good team. Except for the part where you don't have anything for Thunderbolt. grass types. Well, it's not Meganium 2, so it should be fine. Yeah, I'm not swapping. High risk? High risk grass types? Yeah, Dusclops would definitely beat Tauros, but Gardevoir also beat Tauros. And it was last mon, Cradily. Ah, Mirror Coat. I would assume. Okay. We beat this with Dusclops. Didn't go for the Mirror Coat. Am I afraid to click Curse? No, right? I could stall out the Giga Drains first. Or try to, anyway. Well, eventually. He's probably going Mirror Coat anyway. Let's see, 22, so 44 on a crit. But if he crits me this turn... Okay, I guess we're gonna wait. Because if he crits me this turn and then he kills me next turn... Which is, it's very unlikely. Goes for Toxic, okay. It's fine. We have Rest. This thing, we're not gonna kill this with attacks because it's leftovers. It's gonna ingrain probably. Yep. I mean, we have enough Shadow Balls. Especially if we crit. I don't know if Rest into double Shadow Ball kills. I don't want to crit it this turn. And be low HP, but I feel like if I rest, he's gonna Toxic me again, which is also annoying. Okay. Can no longer kill me with Giga Drains. But if I curse now, it's gonna be too low. Like I'm gonna die before, or it's gonna die before I finish resting. So do I make it go back to full HP? Or close to full HP, and then I go curse? Like, it's definitely Toxicking now, right? No, I could Giga Drain, maybe. No, probably Toxic. Do I double edge? So I deal less damage and take recoil. This is a really weird matchup. Wait, it went Mirror Coat. Now it's starting to Mirror Coat. I could have just Shadow Balled. But now I took recoil damage, so I can rest even though it didn't attack me, which is good. This is gonna look really weird, but trust me, this is good. Okay, it also went for Giga Drain, so it's out of attacking moves. And it heals a bit more. I'm trying to set it up where we will be full HP when this thing goes down. So we're gonna curse when we wake up. I wonder if it's gonna heal too much and it might be able to toxic me the turn before it dies. But then we're still nearly full HP, so it's not the worst, and we have rest. But hopefully on the turn we wake up, we kill with Shadow Ball. Bunch of healing. Curse does more. Probably we don't kill. We'll just have to risk one turn. Actually, Shadow Ball won't kill, but the curse damage will. And it's not going to be able to toxic me because I'm still asleep right now. So it's definitely mirror coating. I could also switch back to Gardevoir. Do I want Gardevoir out right now? Because we're guaranteed to wake up, so we can switch in on like Thunder Wave or whatever and never be statused. Gardevoir is good into grass types, generally speaking. Unless it's like Shiftry maybe. And we're not really afraid of Shiftry, I don't think. So that's fine. Let's go Gardevoir. We have suction cups. We cannot be roared out. Watch it be Ludicolo 4 or something. And we switch back to Dusclops. Victory Bell. The last one was Bright Powder, so this one shouldn't be. Never mind. They're both Bright Powder. In which case, I guess we're switching back to Dusclops just in case we get Bright Powdered. Like, I don't think this thing can touch Dusclops really. Okay, more PP stalling from Dusclops. Sludge Bomb. Did nothing. Yeah. I just need to stall. Like, if I curse now, I might die. Yeah, we will... Giga Drain, that's good. I guess crit is a little bit scary, maybe. Well, he needs multiple. So I already took some damage. And he's gonna run out of Giga Drains. Dusclops my goat. Nice crit. Last Sludge Bomb. And now we should just be safe. We curse up again, rest, and this dies. And then we have curse for the last Pokemon. It's going for Synthesis. What's my opinion on Dusknoir? Well, it doesn't exist here, so not much of an opinion. It looks cool. Is that an opinion? Doesn't it get like barely any stats compared to Dusclops? Dusknoir is great because it means in Gen 5 you get EV like Dusclops. That's why Dusknoir is a great Pokemon. I think that's the real answer for what do you think about Dusknoir. Just makes Dusclops even better. As an evolution, better or worse than Dusclops? I mean, in Gen 4 it just has slightly better stats. In Gen 5, Dusclops is just way better. Goodbye, Victory Bell. Whiscash 4! It's already coming for revenge. Do I curse or do I Shadow Ball? I think I just curse. Kind of does more damage in... Well, actually Shadow Ball does a lot of damage. Fissure misses. I've already dodged 2 Fissures this stream. Lum, you're not a fan of Dusknoir, but it did make Dusclops better. Which is a Pokemon you like. Oh, we've dodged 3 Fissures. Now, they haven't really mattered that much. Here it could have been bad. If Whiscash hit a bunch more Fissures in a row. Psychic types. Would be a shame if we had a dark type. High risk. A bit of a Gen 3 bias on your part. Yeah, I mean, I mostly know Dusknoir from Mystery Dungeon. Flareon. Thank you for the good luck, Special Reptile. Flareon is a scary Pokemon. Sunny Day Overheat goes kinda hard. Like, that really hurts. And of course, it has Shadow Ball. It has Quick Claw. It could kill Gardevoir here immediately. Which means we probably want to switch into our Resist. But then, like, it's gonna set up the sun and it's gonna overheat me. And that's gonna hurt. And we don't have the best recovery. Hello, Super Flash. Okay, let's start with the switch because it's likely to Shadow Ball. It might not have seen the kill, so maybe just Sunny Days. Okay, just Sunny Days. I don't know. I think we switch to Dusclops. But switch stalling is gonna be a bit awkward because of the sun. It's gonna be really awkward. Okay. Don't crit me. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. Now the problem is... Well, it's not necessarily a problem yet. It could Shadow Ball or it could Overheat. It's at least at -2, which is good. If we stall this out of moves... Can I... No, actually... I don't think we can heal up the Dusclops because he runs out of double edges way faster than Shadow Balls. Because we don't have Protect. That's unfortunate. If only we had a good moveset. Yeah, we're doing some factory. This Demon Flareon might beat us though. Sunny Day Overheat is like the strongest move in the game. Maybe I should have tanked one Overheat on Umbreon first. Yeah, I might have misplayed this. At least we have leftovers on Umbreon. We can probably set up fully. Shadow Ball. The thing is, it can see both overheat. Oh no, wait, it's at -4. No, it Shadow Ball this turn. It could overheat me, or it could double edge me. I don't know. Oh right, we could have flash fired. Oh, that's so dumb. I could have just switched for free. You're right, KT. I was talking about this yesterday. If you have Trace, it's better, but you forget you have Trace all the time. I could have just tanked those for free. That's unfortunate. A little bit too late now. Yeah, now it could be either move, which obviously is really bad. Because we want to switch in on Double Edge with Dusclops. Hello, Felipe. Do we try to stall this way? How much damage do we take from Double Edge? It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of damage. Let's see, do I double team? Do I confuse Ray? Let's go for a confuse Ray. You are faster because we have better IVs. Double Edge, we could have just switched. Overheat. Okay, so now overheat should always be the weaker move. Ouch. Especially without sun. It's probably gonna set up the sun this turn. So we stay in for leftovers. I don't want to deal damage, because I want to stall this out with switches. Snaps out. Sunny day. So now it should double edge again, which we can switch Dusclops in on. I don't know, maybe there's some weird AI where it decides to overheat me instead. But I don't think so. Well, never mind. Goodbye, Dusclops. And we just gave up our evasion boost for nothing. It just randomly overheats for no reason. Or Was it at -2 or -4? Okay, whatever. I'm not playing well. Is what it comes down to. We should have just switched out this with Gardevoir at the start. But once it was at -2, it was too unpredictable. Alright, Umbreon, pull through for us. This is definitely gonna be the last round. It's I'm playing way too bad. This should have been a free lead instead of whatever I just did. Okay, Feint Attack might kill here. Yeah. It wants to set up the sun. And this is going to be the only fire type. So I should be fine with the sun being up. Okay. Hypno. Is this physical Hypno? No. Let's see. Has a Lumberry. Good. Do you want to set up more double teams? At any point? Or do I just Feint Attack every turn? We have free evasion boost, I think. Which is, what, somewhere around 50% hit rate? Probably a little bit more. Maybe I set up more. I don't know, what would be a scary psychic type for the back line? I'm not sure. But if we have confusion and double team, we're very likely to heal up a little bit. This is Lumberry, so the first one is going to do nothing. Thunder Punch. Do we get Parrot? No. Remember, sir, you're late for work? It's alright. Noland was in a meeting with me, so he didn't notice. Okay, we dodge. That's something. Let's go to +6. And that should be +6. And now I think we just feint attack. But first we confuse Ray again. Remember, you're being put on a performance improvement plan? For being late. Yeah, you were late to last factory stream as well, right? It's an issue. Alright, we're healing up a bit. We are recovering from our mistakes. Nice. We're full HP against last Mon with +6 evasion, and it's a psychic type. Surely we can't lose. Alright. Alakazam. I think I just spam feint attack and we win. Infinite full paras? No. It's not happening. Goodbye, Alakazam. No type. High risk, high return. Wow, really? We haven't seen that before. We're not switching. Manectric. With static. What do I do against this thing? Does have crunch. It's gonna deal a lot of damage to me. And it's faster than me. But I do one-shot it, and Thunderbolt deals a lot of damage to Umbreon, so why don't we just Bright Powder dodge the crunch? Like, that sounds pretty good to me, right? Just Bright Powder? What could go wrong? Don't crit me, please. Okay, we live. We static Manectric. Not that it matters. Ooh, scissor. Thank you for your bot impression, KT. I think it was like a new name again. Like last stream it was a different name, and I think it was a different name again, or maybe I just didn't remember the name well enough. But it looks like the bot is getting banned more and more often. Maybe YouTube system is picking it up. You're pretty good at this Pokemon stuff. Have you thought about making content? You could make a compilation funny Battle Frontier moments. Yeah, sounds like a great plan. I should look into that. But before that, we need to beat Scissor. We do have Fire Punch. Of course, this is Bright Powder Scissor, just like we are Bright Powder. But it's only... Oh, wait. Its only move is Silver Wind, but it does have Baton Pass. But I'm pretty sure Curse gets Baton Pass, so we can just curse this. Yeah, we should be fine. It's Silver Winding this turn because it sees the kill. And then it's going to start Swords Dancing or Agilitying. Well, not Agility probably because it's faster. I don't know, this could be bad. Because it's gonna Baton Pass when it gets low, I think. Which, if there's another physical attacker, it might kill us before it dies to the curse. Okay, I think we just go for the rest here. I hope this doesn't kill me. Yeah, not even close. It only has one Silver Wind left, so that's good. We are extremely likely to beat the Scissor now. Baton Pass into Duck Trio. Okay, good thing we went for an attack. And goodbye, Duck Trio. Another trainer down. No favorites. No phrase. Wow, it's not high risk. Imagine. No, we will not swap. Sceptile. I mean... Do we ever not just Ice Sponge? I guess... It's a roll. And this thing has crunch. Of course. But Leaf Blade is scary for the rest of my team. High crit move. This thing also has Bright Powder, of course. But we also have Bright Powder, so why don't we dodge the crunch for real this time? Last time we didn't because static was funny. But this time we obviously will dodge and one-shot. Okay, we didn't dodge. We didn't get crit, that's good. And we didn't kill. Did we burn? We did burn! Okay, this is why I went for Fire Punch. Let's go, Gardevoir. Ampharos. Okay, that's definitely too tanky to one-shot. And that's also gonna hurt. I probably Psychic into killing it with something. But everything is gonna have a chance to activate Static, unfortunately. But I think we're going Psychic into Dusclops, killing with Shadow Ball. Hopefully. Switch 3 hacks? True. Like usually when you don't kill, you want to go for the ice move in case you freeze. But in this case, I would always kill with burn. So Fire Punch was higher chance to win. Because he can't thaw. Yeah, I think we just Psychic into Shadow Ball. Or Bright Powder. Why don't we just Bright Powder? Okay, we don't Bright Powder. Apparently it only works with Quick Claw, saying why don't we just Quick Claw and then you activate it. Okay, hopefully no static. Or paralysis from Thunderbolt. Like, don't monkey paw me. Okay, that's one. And that's two. Golduck is back. They all have fighting moves. Which means he could hit my Umbreon for some good damage. I mean, if we just surf, heal up. Even a crit wouldn't have killed. Damn. And now Shadow Ball takes down the Golduck. Good job, Dusclops. Water. No phrase, wow. No thank you, no swaps. Well, we won't see Golduck. Cloaking. This thing has Quick Claw, but I think it's just gonna be double Thunderbolt from me. Like, Cloaking is too powerful of a Pokemon to stall. We could die to Quick Claw. Do I ever switch? Could go Thunderbolt into Switch as well. But then I do take a bunch of damage on Umbreon. But it's kind of fine. Let's just start off with a Thunderbolt. We could just crit. We could para full para. Then we go from there. We could also get crit ourselves. Or we could Bright Powder. Nope. No Bright Powder. At least we didn't die to crit. But we could die to Quick Claw. Which is why I'm considering switching in Umbreon. There's another water type, so I think keeping the Thunderbolt safe is nice. At least the next Pokemon cannot have Quick Claw. We heal back a little bit, we outspeed, so we only really take one hit unless Quick Claw. No Quick Claw. We heal some more with leftovers. Yeah, this is pretty good. Tentacruel. We can't hit you with Toxic. That's a little unfortunate. We can of course one-shot with Psychic, but we can't switch back. We're gonna need to get a free switch if that's how we deal with this. I think we just double team or confuse Ray into double team and try to not die. Or do I go Dusclops first? I could go Dusclops and bait Mirror Coats, but that's not guaranteed. So then I could still switch on a move that kills me. Hydro Pump. It's likely to Mirror Coat, but not guaranteed. Okay, it's Mirror Coating. Hydro Pump is a lot of damage. I could bait out another Hydro Pump by switching between Umbreon and Dusclops. And then it's out of Hydro Pumps and it basically can never kill Dusclops. Unless it like freezes me. But it's also just likely to spam Mirror Coat. Okay, let's just try this. This is likely a Mirror Coat. Yeah, we get some free leftovers. Which is nice. Hydro Pump again. Doesn't crit. Goes for another Mirror Coat. Oh, last Hydro Pump. That's fine. Now it's out of its strong moves. Another Sludge Bomb. And an Ice Beam. It has decided to no longer use Mirror Coat, I guess. Yeah, doesn't want a Mirror Coat anymore. Which works for me. Let's see. I could, once it's out of moves, I could switch to Gardevoir. But I actually think I want to keep in Dusclops. Crit, but that's not enough to kill me. Just rest again. Okay, we cannot be frozen now, which is big. Now it decides to Mirror Coat again. Okay, I'm gonna heal up. Nice. Only has one more attack. Can never kill me now. After I rest again. I'm gonna go Curse, Rest, and then Curse the next Pokemon. And we should be almost guaranteed to win unless it's like an Oko Pokemon that kills me before I curse. I mean, there's a bunch of Pokemon that kill me with a crit before I can curse as well. But I mean, it doesn't really matter if that happens now. Or if I switch to Gardevoir. I could have also... I maybe should have switched stall healed the Umbreon. I was planning to do that and then I forgot. I was thinking too much about the next Pokemon. Okay, does get the last Sludge Bomb off. But we're still almost full HP. So it's fine. Last Pokemon, Meganium. But it's not Meganium 2, so it cannot substitute. Which means it cannot block Curse. Meganium will kill me. That's fine. Does heal a little bit with Giga Drain. That's still fine. Meganium 4, of course, also needs to have Bright Powder. Gardevoir could die. We could miss Bright Powder. And then I think Umbreon still wins. So don't really care. We now have Overgrow. Actually... If I put it into Overgrow, is that bad for Umbreon? Does that give Meganium a better chance to beat me? Maybe. Maybe I should switch now? If I hit, it dies. If not, does it really matter? I think we just Fire Punch. Okay, we just hit. Nice. Bright Powder does not exist this round. Alright, we made it through. That was not a well played round, but the team was good enough. $49 wins, 23 swaps. This is where level 50 also becomes random Pokemon and legendaries can now show up. So now it's almost the same as open level, with the exception being things like Tyranitar being an open level. I would normally do another round, but I just feel like my brain still hasn't woken up. And I've already made a couple of misplays because of it. And yeah, I think we're gonna end it here for today. I just... the stream title says I'm clocking in, but I am not locked in today, so we'll end it here. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you need something else to watch, yesterday I released a video with compilations from the last couple of streams. So if you're interested, you can go watch that instead. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We got a pretty good, or a good enough draft. It was pretty good. In both rounds, didn't need much swapping. And last stream, we also didn't need that many swaps. Like the last 4 rounds, I've only swapped, what, 3 times, I think? Which is kind of crazy. So that's nice. But yeah, I'll probably do this again next weekend until we lose. And then will be a while before I come back to the factory. Yeah, have a good rest of your weekend, everyone. And I'll probably stream again tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday. Depends a bit on if tomorrow my brain feels like waking up. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside.